Fulton County judge overseeing the 2020 election interference racketeering case against former President Donald Trump and 18 co-defendants is set this Wednesday as the deadline for all defendants to be arraigned on charges and enter their plea in the case. So far, Donald Trump and 11 other co-defendants have pleaded not guilty and waived their right to appear at their arraignments scheduled for September 6th, leaving 7 co-defendants now left. Law professor and ABC News legal contributor Kimberly Wehle joins us now on this Labor Day as well. So, Kimberly, 4 co-defendants, including former chief of staff to Trump, Mark Meadows, have yet to enter their plea as this deadline looms. So why do you think they haven't done it yet?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, there are a number of competing factors. It's possible they're trying to work out a deal. I think that's less likely than the alternative, which is they're just running out the clock and going to allow the government to have to actually make the formal charge on Wednesday. They can plead by waiver, which others have, and there's a lot of benefits to that. It's messier, less messy, it's faster. So hard to tell, but Kyra will get them all, I'm sure, ready to go in the next phase, which is going to be a long, complex phase of discovery in this very multifaceted case.
Yes, long and complex indeed. And as we know, Trump filed this motion to sever his case from other defendants who have requested a speedy trial. What do you think? Will Trump's defense team be able to push his case past the 2024 election?
Well, the delay is definitely to the benefit of Donald Trump in all of these cases, because on the facts, that is, challenging the evidence, there's some problems for Donald Trump, in particular with the fake slates of electors, for example, or the call to Brad Raffensperger. But the speedy trial, if he does manage to get his case severed, his lawyers can get a preview, because Fani Willis, when she brings the RICO case against the other co-defendants, is going to have to show her hand. So this is very complicated for the judge, because remember, also Mark Meadows is trying to remove the case from state court to federal court. So arguably, Fani Willis, in making this so sweeping, so long, so many co-defendants, so many competing or different claims, has sort of set it up for a more difficult process to get to trial as compared to Jack Smith, his January 6th indictment, 4 straightforward counts, 3 of them conspiracy, a lot neater, a lot cleaner. So I think we're more likely, Kyra, to see that case, which is now scheduled for, I believe, March of 2024. We're more likely to see that one go to trial prior to the election than the Georgia case.
Got it. Well, there's a lot of uncertainty about who is going to be tried where, with whom, and when. So why have defendants like Mark Meadows tried to get the case moved to federal court?
Well, one argument is that he gets a broader jury pool, so it could be friendlier, because in federal court you would sweep in not just Fulton County but the rest of the state of Georgia. But my guess is he's teeing up a bigger motion to dismiss the entire indictment under the supremacy clause. So the argument for taking it from state court to federal court is that, listen, I was acting on behalf of the President of the United States when I was taking these steps to arrange the fake electors, for example. That was within my official duties, so I should be in federal court. And then when he gets to federal court, he's going to say all of this is protected from state prosecution under the supremacy clause that says federal law, including the work that I did on behalf of Donald Trump, supersedes state law. So I think it's a multi-tiered strategy. But that whole concept of this is federal stuff, I think we're going to see that multiple times, Kyra, because the former president's going to argue that too, that the stuff he did was protected because he was president. The problem with that is I can't imagine the Constitution envisions that crimes in the Oval Office are protected just because you're president. That can't be true. So the courts are going to have to sort of thread this needle. It'll be very interesting, both sort of from a constitutional law perspective, but also these issues, these thorny issues, are going to decide major sort of political battles for the American people that are playing out now in court filings in 4 different jurisdictions.
Yeah, it's definitely unprecedented times. Kimberly Wehle, glad you're with us today.
Thank you, Kyra.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.